Welcome back. Let's have a look now at the latest in business. The Chairman, Presidential Advisory Committee on Exports and Industrial Development, Odrek, Rwabwogo, has tasked Ugandans to ensure promotion of Uganda's export produce for value addition to meet the $6 billion target for Ugandan products by 2028. The message was delivered at an engagement meeting with exporters and stakeholders at the launch of the performance survey for exporters here in Kampala.
They serve you for 3 or 4 months.
The President of Uganda formed the Presidential Advisory Committee on Exports and Industrial Development to unlock Uganda's export potential and focus on overcoming bottlenecks and increasing competitiveness. The body has since promoted the economic, industrial and social development, giving Ugandan products room at the international market standards. The recent Uganda-Serbia trade hub was achieved through such relations, among other business partnerships. Paceid is equipping Ugandans in the export sector with the knowledge to promote their goods, and a drive to grow Uganda's exports by $6 billion was launched.
I'm sure Brenda must have shown you these categories of products will change as our knowledge changes.
The chairman, Paceid Odrek Rwabwogo, says they are looking at 4 pillars for value addition.
Many of you know what we call value creation, don't we? There is no value add. We shouldn't be here today. We shouldn't be speaking the things we're talking about. And that's what I want you to ask of government institutions. What is the value you create, and what's the architecture of that value to my transaction because I pay taxes? Because when I bring in foreign exchange, I have brought something in the country, and therefore it's extremely important that that value is protected.
For the time of operation, Paceid conducted a survey between 10th July to 18th August 2023 on the performance of the export sector in Uganda, and looking at 100 companies. The findings revealed a number of challenges that needed to be resolved.
It's not about the sectors, it's about who's the player and what are their issues. So some of the issues and the needs that came through were needs to do with finance, markets, issues to do with the red tape and you know how we clear through, issues to do with the export infrastructure and so on. So from the attendance today, we realize that the export landscape has both the big players, and we appreciate what they do, but we also have a big concentration of the young players. And as Paceid, we're trying to drive and ensure that the young players get better fitted in the market.
Exporters of Ugandan products want certain issues to be addressed if the $6 billion target for Uganda's exports is to be met come 2028.
Basically, it is quality. Most of the times we identify Paceid. So our farmers must be educated on good agricultural practices. That is what Paceid is trying to do. There is challenges on the export end, where we try to export product, but then product does not match the standards of the other side.
Coming together like this gives government an opportunity to address them collectively. And that's why the chairman rightly said that we need a longer time with the policy makers to be able to listen to us.
Paceid has also embarked on training programs to open Ugandan exporters to the business world. Ivan Juko, Wycliffe Mudash for UBC.